loves. Hello my besties. Hi, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alanna and today we are going to be doing, wait, where did I put it? Hang on, found it. We're going to be doing choosing our August TBR. I'm going to be very honest with everybody. I know I've been gone for a little while. I haven't been posting. I have been going through a bit of a reading slump and just there's been a lot going on. But I really want to try to push to do content creation full time. So I'm going to do my TBR. This is my TBR from, I believe, June that I did not get to. So we are going to put all those back in the running. I am currently in the middle of a mood reading type deal. So I'm reading a couple of books already that are going to be on August TBR, but they aren't going to be included like in this picking. So I have Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes and Inked by, let me just double check because I don't want to say the author's name wrong. Inked by Rachel Renner on my list. That is part of this mood read with me this week. So those two are also on the TBR. They are just, Inked is on my Kindle and Dead Silence is over next to the bed because I have it in physical form. So let's get started. I do have these TBR cards that I made up a while back and I haven't used them yet because I feel like some of the prompts confuse me and I don't know like the correct answers or the correct books to choose and all that good stuff. So I'm going to try my best to use these because I really love them. I made them up and I really like them. So I'm just going to like close my eyes and I think we're going to choose probably 10 still. And then that'll give me a little bit of wiggle room to do like a mood read just to keep me kind of pulled in. So let's just randomly pick out of this container here. So our first one is just for general book lovers, green or just general book lovers. And this one says, a post-apocalyptic novel. So let's see what I have that is considered post-apocalyptic. Well, I guess technically World War Z would be post-apocalyptic. Because, you know, it's about zombies. So that could be a choice. Scythe, is Scythe post-apocalyptic? From Blood and Ash can also be considered. Red Rising. So I do have the Hunger Games, I do have Divergent, and the Maze Runner, World War Z. Alright, so post-apocalyptic novel, and our choice is going to be World War Z. I am excited to read this. I'm a huge zombie fan. Like, it's kind of unsettling how much I really love zombies. So I'm very excited to read this. I've never read it before, but I've seen the movie and I thought it was pretty good. So I am excited to get through this. So this is going to be our first book on our August TBR. Now let's pick another one. Ooh, this is a fantasy. So the black ones are for fantasy, and this one says, a book with elemental themed titles, fire, water, wind, and earth is what we're looking for here. So let me just stick the cards into the books. So let's see. Well, House of Earth. Hang on. And Blood obviously has earth in it. So that could be an option. Let's see what else we may have. We also have A Song to Drown Rivers that has rivers in the title, so there's an water, like, elemental themed. We also have The Dagger and the Flame, so that one's got fire. I literally, the only one I need now is wind or air. I have all three of the other ones on here, I think. those are the only ones that I have. It's looking like Wild Dark Shore, I guess it could technically be considered that too, because, you know, shore is water. But I feel like that one's pushing it a little bit, so we won't do that. I think these are going to be our options. We're either going to be doing, and all these are fantasies, so we're either going to be choosing between Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood, A Song to Drown Rivers, or The Dagger and the Flame. A lot of these, like Dagger and the Flame or A Song to Drown Rivers is definitely the shortest. And I think it's got such pretty, like, look at that. It's so pretty. And the inside is also quite pretty as well. But I think we're going to have to go with Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood. I am very excited to get to this. I've been kind of putting it off only because I really love Sarah J. Maas's series and I didn't want to finish them all too soon. But I think it's time for us to start this. So we're going to put this one in here as book number 2. Book option number 3. So this is also a just regular book lovers card. So in here I have black is fantasy, green is just overall book lovers, it can be any genre, pink is for romance, and the blue is like mystery thriller type books. So let's see what we have. I know that Six of Crows is found family trope, so we might just go with that. I think we're probably just gonna go with Six of Crows. I feel like this is gonna be a very fantasy heavy TBR, but that's okay because I love fantasy. Let's pop this in here. So Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo is our 3rd pick for this month's TBR. Let's get in here. Ooh, another fantasy. A book with elemental kingdoms or factions. I'm gonna just put this one off to the side and pick a different card because I already have 2 fantasies so far. And I also don't know of any books off the top of my head that have elemental kingdoms or factions. I guess I could try to look it up. Oh, well, there's fully a series. The Elemental Kingdom series. I've never heard of it. Kingdom of Wind and Fire. Now let's just see if that is on Kindle. It is on Kindle Unlimited, so we will go with Kingdom of Wind and Fire on Kindle Unlimited for our next pick. Alright, so that's going to be our 4th book. Now let's go through and choose another. Our 5th book is a Friends to Lovers. Friends to Lovers, any genre. People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I have that. I have Powerless, but by Elsie Silver, but I haven't read the second one. Addicted to You is a Friends to Lovers. I think we're going to choose Addicted to You, so give me just 1 second so I can go grab that. Alright, and here's Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is going to be our 5th book on the TBR for Friends to Lovers. Let's choose book number 6. Oh, I'm knocking into things. I would like some more. Ooh, good. Romance. Romance book, and it says choose a book with flowers on the cover. But it's romance. That's got flowers on the cover, but it's not a lot. Heartless has flowers on the cover. Not a lot, again, but it's got it. Morbidly Yours also has flowers on the cover. Looking for just romance. I've got a lot of books here that have flowers on the cover, but they're not romance books. Alright, so it looks like out of the romance books that I have, it looks like either Morbidly Yours, Heartless by Elsie Silver, or the Strawberry Patch Pumpkin House, or the Strawberry Patch Pancake House. What am I saying? I think that this one has the most along the lines of flowers on it. Because Morbidly Yours definitely has some, but it's just like very small in the grass along the bottom. And then Heartless only has a little bit. So I think we're going to take Heartless out of the running. So I'm going to say Strawberry Patch Pancake House. Ah! Hi, sorry, Koopy. Because it also, not only does it have flowers, but it also says love blossoms in the most unexpected places. So I think that that's a nice little thing right there. So we will choose Strawberry Patch Pumpkin House. Oh my god, Strawberry Patch Pancake House. I swear to God. You guys, I'm so sorry. I've got pumpkins on the brain. Probably because it's been sweltering hot here and I'm kind of ready for some fall weather, but I don't want winter yet, if you know what I mean. But whatever. So let's choose for book number 7. This is a thriller mystery, a paranormal mystery. Well, How to Sell a Haunted House. I don't know if that's a paranormal mystery. I do have that. That takes place near where I grew up. Something has been right at the roadside Sundown Motel for a very long time, and Carly Kirk is about to find out why in this chilling New York Times bestselling novel. Okay, yeah, so this is a supernatural thriller mystery as well as a, it's a supernatural mystery. So we are going to go with The Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. This book takes place in Rochester, which is the town I was born in. But this is going to be our 7th pick for the August TBR. Let's go for pick number 8. Another mystery thriller, a female detective. Let me go see if I can find either All Good People Here or None of This Is True. All Good People Here or None of This Is True. Okay, so I may have lied. I thought that I had one of those. I do own it on Kindle. So we will do None of This Is True on Kindle as our 8th book, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th book. So let's choose number 9. Just Another Plain Book Lovers. A book with 3+ words in the title. Wild Dark Shore. 7-Year Itch. Well, I know I really want to read this. Yeah, I think we're going to go with one of these 3. Actually, I'm going to go with Wild Dark Shore because I am really excited to read this book. It sounds so good. So we're going to pull that one out and we are going to go with that for this month. Poor little scythe is just getting shoved to the back. Let's pick our 10th and final book for this TBR. It's another fantasy, guys. A fantasy book with a non-traditional magic system. Blood, magic, dreams. Well, One Dark Window is the one we're going to go with because I know it's cards as the magic system, and I've heard that this is absolutely fantastic, so we're going to go with this one. One Dark Window. And we will just stick that right there. Do we want to pick a couple more? Let's do 2 more. So this one is a regular book lovers, a book with a one-word title. I'm not going to count the in the title, I don't think. But we have Credence, Night Work, the Heartless, we could do Heartless, Variation. I have more one-word titles than I thought. Bride, Dragonfall, Scythe. Guys, we got so many going on. Okay, I'm not going to pull any more. I don't even know if I have any more, but let me just take a gander at these options and what we already have on the list. So we have a fantasy, a mystery. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fantasies, 2 romances. So I'm thinking we're gonna take out Credence. I'm not in the mood for that, I don't think. We're gonna pull out Dragonfall because I don't think I want another fantasy. Now I know Scythe is more sci-fi and I'm pretty excited to read that. Variations of romance. I think we're gonna pull out Night Work. And I think Bride. So we're down to Scythe, Heartless, or Variation. Let's see the lengths of them. This one's over 400. This one's also over 400. And this one's also over 400. Let's go with, I think we're going to go with, oh, I don't know. Because I don't have any sci-fi. So we're going to pull Variation out, and it's either going to be Heartless or Scythe. We're going to go with Scythe. Scythe is going to be our book with a one-word title. And let's pick our 12th and final book. I'm out of here. A book with a randomly generated trope. Do we have a random trope generator? Generate trope. Alright, guys. Reality TV show. It's a reality TV show, but let me go find a book. I have a new book, I think, that is based on this. And then I have to switch my battery, so I'll be right back. Alright, my love, sorry if the angle's a little bit different. I had to change my battery. But I did, in my Book of the Month box for July, get the book called The Compound by Aisling Raleigh. And this is a book that takes place in a reality TV show. It's about a girl named Lily who's a bored, beautiful 20-something. She wakes up on a remote desert compound alongside 19 other contestants on a popular reality TV show. To win, she must outlast her housemates while competing in challenges for luxury rewards such as champagne and lipstick and communal necessities to outfit their new home, like food, appliances, and a front door. The cameras are catching all of her angles, good and bad, but Lily has no desire to leave. Why would she when the world outside is falling apart? As the competition intensifies, intimacy between the players deepens, and it becomes increasingly difficult to distinguish between desire and desperation. When the producers raise the stakes, forcing contestants into upsetting, even dangerous situations, the line between playing the game and surviving it begins to blur. If Lily makes it to the end, she'll receive prizes beyond her wildest dreams, but what will she have to do to win? So that sounds really good, and it's a reality TV show, and the trope generator picked reality TV show. So that's going to be our 12th and final book for this month's TBR. I don't know if I'm going to get through all of them. I'm going to do my best to try to read like 3 to 4 books a week. and try to post 2 videos a week. So I think from now going forward, the reading vlogs are probably going to be 2 books each, because if I'm gonna post on Sundays and Thursdays, it's just easier. It's easier for me to read 4 books a week than it is for me to read 6. So we're gonna try that schedule out a little bit, because I'm also trying to get my gaming YouTube up and running again and streaming more and all that good stuff so that I can do content creation full time. So we're gonna try to make things work on all fronts without me being too run down. But yeah, this is going to be difficult to pick up because I have them layered in a way that's unsafe. But this is going to be our August TBR, plus a couple that are on Kindle Unlimited. So if you guys have read any of these books or are looking forward to reading some of these books, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No spoilers, obviously, please, so that I don't get spoiled. But, like, if you liked the book, let me know. Yeah, if you liked the book, let me know, because they're all going to be in a reading vlog. So then I guess we can discuss in the comments, like, what you felt and, like, your thoughts and stuff once I've read them. Just don't tell me if it was, like, what you star rated it and if you enjoyed it or anything like that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And thank you for any time you choose to give to me. I know it's not something you can get back, so I really appreciate it. If you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. It helps me get my videos out to more amazing people just like you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!